You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftacademy.com. www.netsoftacademy.com.
Now let's start with lab number 26. Now lab number 26 is where we go into managing Exchange server with the Exchange management shell or the Windows PowerShell here. So I'll first navigate to my NITA ADDS01. As you can see, this is my ADDS01. You can see the local server, all the details are right here. I click on Tools, go to Active Directory Users and Computers. Then under this, I navigate to my IBM OU here, and you can see a few other things that have been created earlier. You can see all of them are showing up here, all the users, everyone here. And I'm going to add a new user. So the username is Jake. Now, this is a little bit of a difficult name, Jake Gyllenhaal. And the username would be Gyllenhaal. Next, password 1350. Password 1350. Password never expires. Next, and finish. Now the user is here. So we wanted to do this. Now we move back to our Exchange server, NITA EXCH01. So on this server here, we're going to be running a few commands on the PowerShell. Remember, we are running this on the PowerShell, not the Exchange management shell, the PowerShell. So I click on Start, click on PowerShell, or we need to run the PowerShell ISE. So I'm going to click on PowerShell and run the Windows PowerShell ISE here. ISE is a little bit nicer to work with, honestly, because you can run multiple commands in sequence or together as a script, depending on whatever you need. Now, the first thing that I'm going to run is a command that will import the Exchange. That will import the Exchange server module here. And enter. Now, this one, there could have just been a small typo here. But let's take a look at what does this say. Connect-exchange server is not a commandlet. All right. So let's run it again. Now, this could just be a small change here. You see, auto client application. Now, again, you're seeing the same error here because there is an illegal character path. That could just be me not having things here. So let me quickly resolve this issue for you so that you can understand what exactly am I doing. So after a little bit of small troubleshooting, it's a formatting error. It's not a big problem. It's a small formatting error. So I have managed to get this command done here. And now if I go back to my ISE, you can see that it is connected now. So next thing that I'm going to run is get-exo or ex command, not exo command. Exo is like Exchange Online. It is one of those commands, and you can see all of the commands here. The next command that I'm going to run is get-command, and I'm going to put in star dash mailbox. So all mailbox commands, so get, set, remove, do all of these commands would all show up here. Connect, disable, enable, get, new, remove, set, all of these would come up here. So now next thing I'm going to do is enable dash mailbox. Now one thing that I like doing is personally just say not get anything done here, but let's say I do get dash mailbox for now. This will give me a list of all the users who have mailbox here. You can see who has unlimited, who is limited, who is to do what. All right. So now that we have this, next command that I'm going to run is enable dash mailbox, and I'm going to enable the mailbox for Jake Gyllenhaal. I hope I got the spelling right, because if not, we'll get a big fat error. And we did get the spelling right. So next command that we're going to run is set dash mailbox of Jake Gyllenhaal hidden from address lists enabled, and we're going to put the value as true and enter. And that should make, once this command is done though, and it will take a second because it has to update across everywhere. You can see it's done without the errors. And that means that all the things have been updated everywhere. So the user will not be available in any address list anymore. Now the next command that I'm going to run is to get all the information or get all the user information as a CSV file. Now, again, remember that this could get very quickly, this could get complicated. If your scripts are not properly configured or your commands not properly formatted, it could give you big fat errors. Now, in this case, it was properly configured, so there's no error here. But now I have to go to this PC. So I actually had to go to this PC anyway. And you can see get dash user is right here. This PC local disk C, Windows C, it's already here, the get user file. And you can see all the information is here. All the information is here. Now that concludes our lab number 26, where we were using PowerShell to manage our users. We can add and remove users in the same way. So now, for example, because we are here, we do this. Instead of enable, we do remove dash mailbox for Jake Gyllenhaal. And I press enter. It will ask me, are you sure you want to remove this? Because it will remove the user from the Active Directory object and mark the mailbox and archive everything. So I say no to all, absolutely no to all. But this was just a command to explain how we can do the management. So that's that. So I'll see you in the next lab. Thank you so much, and please stay tuned.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.